I got involved with iDialogs through my doctor, Dr. Perillo. I was having some trouble recording everything and doing it the way he wanted it done, and he thought I'd be a good candidate for it. Well, after he once got me involved in it, I found that it was much easier to keep track of my numbers, and it kept me on my baseline more than it did before. Well, I'm kind of game for doing different things, new products, and I saw where there would be a opportunity to make it an improvement over my health on it. I had went through a series of high numbers, and I'd gained a lot of weight, and it got me where I ended up losing 50 pounds, and it helped me get back on the baseline of doing what I'm supposed to do. Now, do I follow it 100%? Probably not, but I don't think I'm.
And tell us a little bit about your daily routine and how iDialogs fits into that.
Well, it makes me do my numbers on a certain times of the day. It kind of reminds me to do it. And in fact, since it records into my iPhone, I have a timer that goes off at certain times of the day, and it'll remind me to, if I'm near my machine or my gauges that gauges my blood sugars, to go and get it done. And so that makes it easier. When I do that, it's recorded in the glucose machine, and then I can later, if I don't have time to put it in right then, I can put it in later on. But it's always recorded, and sometimes I get a couple days back or a week behind, and I can always catch it up very accurately. One of my favorite features is I can leave a note for you. If I've got a reason why I got a high number, I can leave a note for Dr. Perillo. Sometimes when I get an A1C run, I can leave it on there for him and you both. I think that's the biggest thing, is that I can got somebody to talk to when I need to talk to you. About 2.5 years. I'm just the type of person, when I start something, I'll run it. I mean, I don't waver away from it. If I'm in a program, it's like going to school. You just stick it out and you do the best you can. And that's kind of the way I do. Well, right now I'm fighting a bad back, and in fact I'm going to have surgery in about 4 weeks. And when I was getting injections in my back, the steroids would run my numbers up real high, and I could keep an idea of what was going on by just going back and watching what I had the previous days. And believe it or not, it helps you to keep your numbers down lower when you're on the steroids. Yeah, it makes you more aware of what you're doing, and I think that's the biggest thing. It gives us a way to confer with one another without having to go in on an office visit. If I get an A1C run by another doctor, I can put it in that and he gets it. Normally he gets it anyway, but it calls it to his attention. Yeah, I would, and in fact I have. I don't know if they followed through on it by going through Dr. Perillo, but I have done it because I think that the one person I showed how it worked, he was very interested in it, and he was having trouble keeping his numbers down. So I think by doing that, that would help him in the long run. When you've changed things over the years, the last 2 years, and you get somewhere where it's hard to do, I've let you know, either called you, and the changes were made to the better, I think. And I hope I played a role in helping everybody else by doing that.